a Rover story. Chapter 21, Dust Devils. Ooh, have you ever seen one? I have. Very cool. When all the hazmats have left for the day, I tell Journey what Raina and Xander explained about our mission. I cannot stop thinking about how Raina talked directly to me, but I also can't stop thinking about dust devils. Do you think we will go offline because of a dust devil? The climate of Mars is quite inhospitable, Journey says. Yeah, but do you think we're going to... I do not know how to say the rest of that sentence. It is a scary sentence. It is not one I want to complete. The fluorescent lights of the room are off. The hazmats turn them off when they leave for the day. The room is dark, but for the first time, I wish it wasn't. I do not understand what you are asking, Journey says. My camera scanned the dark room. I know that the language I am looking for will not be found in the corners of this laboratory, but that doesn't stop me from searching. I start again. Do you think that what happened to the other rover is going to happen to us? That we're going to get caught in a dust storm and go offline? It is not in our programming to make unfounded guesses based on scenarios where we do not yet have adequate data, Journey answers. We have some data. You just said that the climate of Mars is really inhospitable. Yes, and here are some other data I have. You are equipped with not one, but two very powerful brains. You will need to use them on Mars. Stop your human emotion foolishness and make smart, calculated decisions. That way, you will avoid dust storms and therefore avoid your demise. Do you really think it's that easy? Beeps and boops. I do not think it is that easy. I do not think anything about the mission will be easy. But I do think that making rational decisions that come from our two very powerful brains, four very powerful brains, if we add our brains together, is most certainly our best chance at success. I say. Well, I wonder what the other rover will be like. Aren't you curious? Not really, Journey says. Actually, not at all. I am, because you are a strange rover. Maybe, but I can't help but wonder if the other rover made a poor choice and that's why he ended up in the dust storm, or if he just didn't have enough information. I think it would make me feel better if I knew exactly what happened to him. What do you think happened to him? I say. I think he got caught in a dust storm. I know that, but I do not know the specifics of the situation, and I do not care to guess. Beeps and boops, you are asking me to speculate wildly, and by my calculations, this is the 28th time you have asked such a thing of me, Journey says. I know. You are a strange rover, Resilience. You say that a lot. It is not in my programming to care about having a multiplicity of phrases. We sit in silence for a long time. Through the glass-paneled wall, I study the outline of Journey. I know she looks exactly like me with her 6 wheels and hard outer shell of a body. I do not know if the other rover who we will be searching for, looks like us. I do not know if the dust storm that he got caught in changed his appearance. The idea of that makes me feel the human emotion of fear. It is not an emotion I enjoy at all. I wonder if Journey is thinking about dust devils. She's probably not, and she probably would be angry if she knew I was wondering what she was thinking about. Something tells me that wondering is not an action Journey would deem appropriate for a rover. I guess Journey is right. I am a strange rover. But I am also a rover who does not want to go offline in a dust storm. Journey, I say. Yes, resilience. What do you think will really happen to us on Mars? I do not know what you mean. I mean, do you think we will get to come back? Come back? To Earth. Oh, Journey says. She is quiet. And I think about dust storms again. I expect her to say beeps and boops, but she does not. Instead, she says, I do not know. Me either, I say, but I would really like to be a rover that comes back. Dear Rez, today, Mom took the whole day off work. I can't remember the last time she did that. Did you miss her? I miss her when she's with you, so it's only fair if you miss her when she's with me. Everyone, City, Dad, and Mom, come to my soccer game. I didn't score any goals and my team lost, but it was still fun to know they were all there cheering. I did have one really good defensive play and I could hear Mom clapping. After the game, City went home, but Mom, Dad, and I went to the park. We hiked to the top of this really big hill, and Dad put his arm around Mom and told her he was very proud of her. The sun was shining so bright that I had to squint. I kind of felt like crying, but I don't think it was in a bad way. I tried to hide that feeling from my parents because I wasn't sure they would understand or I would know how to explain. The whole time I was hiking back down the hill, I kept thinking about how Mom has worked so hard on you and how everyone is saying that you are going to make world-changing discoveries. But what does that mean? Are you going to change our world? Or are you going to change another world? What does it mean to change the world? What about it needs to be changed? I know that's a lot of questions. I get in these moods where I just have tons of questions. Does that happen to you too? I guess that's another question. Anyway, I think I'd like to change the world someday too. I just don't know how I would do it. But I'm proud of you and Mom, even if I feel kind of mixed up about it sometimes. Your friend, Sophie.